All right, so we're back here continuing our ninth annual Couch Coach Live NFL preview. So tonight we'll be previewing the Miami Dolphins. We got our guy, Commissioner Cooper. What's going on, man?
What is going on? Listen, I didn't hear the audio for that last bit of your intro, but to answer his question, yeah, I like that. Great introduction, my brother. Appreciate you having me in. And just so you know, on my show, we refer to the Miami Dolphins as America's team. So tighten up.
Oh, America's team. Okay, I like that. I like that. That's a first. That's most definitely. I love that. And so we'll keep the status quo. So America's team, a lot has happened. Obviously, you know, obviously new head coach Mike McDaniels, my guy. Obviously, being a Commanders fan, I know him a little bit. And then also, I want to make maybe probably one of the biggest splashes in the offseason by acquiring a guy like Tyreek Hill. So your thoughts on the offseason, and then also what do you deem as the team's biggest acquisition?
So listen, sit back, relax, let yourself go, because I could go all night about this offseason. Stephen Ross talking to Brady on the side, trying to be a side chick, trying to bring him in. Listen, and let me handle that real quick. Thank you, Stephen Ross. I'm cool with that. You were trying to win, all right? Now, you're messing with my boys to his head, but okay, you were trying to win something. I feel you with that. I'm glad. Listen, as a Dolphins fan, we've been literally mediocrity has been our ceiling for so long. I'm so tired of it. So it's kind of glad to see the owner out there trying to make moves, period. So there's that little bit. Obviously Mike McDaniel's a breath of fresh air coming in. Flores, quite frankly, from what we're hearing anyway, I was in the locker room, so I don't know. But what we hear anyway was pretty much a cancer in the locker room as far as the team was concerned and the players. So, glad to be moving on from that. And I think right now, we've had some big acquisitions in the offseason, and we can talk about, Miami's history. They've had some great acquisitions. I'm going to tell you right now, from everything I've seen so far, from not only, his play in practice, but the way he's engaging the fans and getting every pumped up, I'm going to say this right now. Tyreek Hill could go down as the best best acquisition ever by the Miami Dolphins. The way he's come in, buddied up Tua. That's so smart. The guy's had so many issues in his head. We just talked about Flores, talked about Stephen Ross just a second ago. This guy comes in and says, hey, this guy's the most accurate QB in the league. He's my dude. Let's go on my podcast. We're chilling, hanging out. Me and Tua, we're on TikTok. Love Tyreek Hill. That, to me, if to get to your question, biggest move in the offseason. I love the Tyreek Hill acquisition for the Dolphins.
Big time. So, what is the biggest storyline heading to the season for the Miami Dolphins, aka America's team? What you got?
So this is easy. It's Tua. I mean, we all want to see what this guy's made of. I mean, now on our show, now I'm a PTA, I have the doctor on my show. He's the one who kind of taught me in school. So I have a doc come on, and we talked about Tua's road to the NFL. And the guy essentially in college went through a car crash, then comes into an NFL with no offseason and a COVID year when everything's crazy. He played okay. Last year, you saw what we got out of him. He was hurt a little bit. It was up and down. To me, the Tennessee game last year, I was really like, honestly, I've been the guy that's like, let's give Tua a chance. After that Tennessee game, I was done. I was very frustrated. Just mechanically speaking, there was just sometimes during that game where he just mechanically couldn't get himself positioned to make a throw. So that to me was worrisome. However, with the acquisition of Tyreek Hill, I joke about it on my show. I mean, you could put me behind the line. I might be able to get 3,000 yards. You just got to flick that thing, let that boy go. So that to me is the biggest question mark, biggest storyline going into the season. And I think the biggest thing too is, can Mike McDaniels get into his head? Now, Tua is very disciplined. Got that disciplined mindset, which is great. But can he get him to be a little loose too? How many touchdowns do you see Patrick Mahomes get when he's like, oh, I'm in trouble. Let me just wing it down the field for Tyreek. That's what Tua's going to have to start doing. He doesn't know how to quite do that. Hopefully he gets a little loose. That'll be the biggest storyline. If he can do that, this Dolphin team could go really super far.
Absolutely. So let's get this one here. So, you know, and he alluded to it earlier as far as like Tua and also this new weapons that he has now with Tyreek Hill. Just also your thoughts and just the overall outlook on this Dolphins offense.
Yeah, I got a perfect transition because I talked all about Tua, Tyreek Hill, of course, Jalen Waddle. We go Gesicki, I go all the receivers. Guess what the biggest outlook for the Dolphins is? Get that running game going because, quite frankly, you know, the past few years, Myles Gaskin, I swear, like, you know, if he don't know how to hit it. There's some dudes that just don't know how to hit it. It's him. Don't know how to hit the hole. You have to hit the hole in this league. Can't sit here and dance around and pretend. You got to hit the hole hard. Luckily, Mike McDaniels already noticed this before he came in. It was like his big speech when he came in was talking about the Dolphins running game hitting the hole. Listen, you got Chase Edmonds, Sony Michel. We have a whole plethora of running backs we can run through. And here's the best thing, right? Think about our advantage, okay? Our advantage, of course, is the summertime. Come down here, you're going to sweat, you're going to get nasty. If we get a consistent running game going, not only, of course, you know, that's the old adage, right? In the playoffs, it gets cold, you're going to run the football. Hey, man, if it's hot and we run in the football and that defense is on the field, watch out. Miami, again, talking about outlook of the offense. If they get this running game going, this offense could be skyrocketed this year. So a lot of big expectations right now. And I'm usually not that guy, but for this offense, I will say.
It's definitely a time to be optimistic, most definitely. So let's talk about the other side of the ball. Your thoughts on this defense?
Well, look, I mean, the defense last year, fantasy-wise, they were like in the top 5. I mean, this defense, once it figured itself out, which is, hey, remember what we did the previous season when we were top 5 all day? Let's get back to that. And then once they started blitzing the hell out of people, this defense, those corners started to be able to make plays, like Xavier Howard. You know the drill. They start making those big plays, and boom, this defense is right back where it is. So hopefully Mike McDaniels take a page out of Brian Flores' page last year where he started out playing a different style of defense and then just went back to what was working. If they stay on that, they're going to be, again, so that's why I'm so excited about the Dolphins this year. Already with a great defense. They've improved a lot on the defensive line. Now you have an improved offense. Again, I hate to keep saying it, but this Dolphin team got big expectations this year.
Yeah, big time. So, get that next graphic. All right, so... And we obviously know that the schedule was released in May, and I know there's got to be some games that you got that circled on your calendar. You got a few. I know I said I limited to like one, but it said maybe like potentially 2 or 3 that you got circled on this calendar for this Dolphins team.
Yeah, all right. So full disclosure, I am a season ticket holder. I got 6 seats, and I live in Orlando, bro. That's not an easy ride, especially when they're losing. I'll tell you right now. But they're winning this year, so I'm gonna be happy to take a drive down. So I'll tell you right off the jump. The first one right off the bat for me is I'm big into holidays, and I cannot think of a cooler way to spend Christmas Day being down in Miami and Aaron Rodgers down there. Just let's go, bro, on Christmas Day. Let's see what you got in here. And again, the NFC right now, I mean, honestly, let's look. There's only a few teams that I'm really like impressed with. So they might be, I'm sure, be battling for a playoff spot. Hopefully we will too. Christmas Day, Aaron Rodgers to battle it out. That to me is a great game to look out for. I'll give you another one real quick too. Actually, I'm only saying this because it's kind of just special to my heart. The last game of the season, we played the Jets, and I know it's the Jets. I know. Trust me, I know. But guess what? We're going to be down there, whole TSS fantasy crew. We're going to be holding the American flag right prior to the game, bro. Nothing more exciting. Get yourself pumped up for a game. Hold the American flag. Think the people are cheering for you. They're really cheering for the flag. Whatever. Get pumped. Get yourself pumped up. Roll yourself up to the seat, man. Nothing like it. So that's the other one I got marked on my calendar. I got to go to the end of the schedule. I mean, at the end of the day, all these games matter, but at really where towards the end where it really starts to play, the picture starts to play out. So those are the ones that I got circled early in the year. It's all, like I said, it's all kind of feeling each other out. Although that's what the great game of football is. Every game's important. So yeah, super excited.
Yeah, absolutely. That'd definitely it'd be a great honor, definitely to do that. Yeah, that's gonna be definitely fun to end the season. But yeah, most definitely. So, Commish, I gotta ask everybody this the $60 million question. So I gotta ask you as well. So in 2022, the Miami Dolphins, aka America's team, will finish.
Oh, I'm gonna say I can't go. I mean, all right, look, I'm a wrestling fan too. I mean, as the man said, Ric Flair once said, to beat a man, you got to beat the man. And right now, we ain't beat Buffalo. So right now, they're the man. So I'm gonna go 14-2 with them. So I'm gonna put us about 12-5 this year is
Okay.
where I got us. I guess 12 wins, somewhere in there. I mean, like I said, I'd love to go a little higher. I just right now we can't seem to beat Buffalo. So let's see if they can prove that this year, it might go up. But I'm gonna go 12 and be moderate.
Okay. No doubt. So we'll put a bow on this Miami Dolphins preview. So tell them where they can find you on social media and in the upcoming project, what you got going on.
Yeah, man. Follow us at TSS Fantasy on every freaking social media thing we have. Also on YouTube. So you want to hit subscribe to us. Right now, our current contest is we got a signed Chris Johnson football CJ2K. Got it signed for you guys, and we're giving it away. I believe at the start of the season. So we had Leroy Butler on during the summer. He actually left us a signed Hall of Fame jersey. So, and he's going to be coming on in another week or two as we preview the NFL season. So hit the subscribe button, follow us. We're going to have lots of great contests this year, so you want to get on board. Appreciate you.
Okay, yeah, most definitely. Definitely looking forward to that. And yeah, so definitely appreciate you for coming on and previewing the Miami Dolphins. So this concludes the Miami Dolphins preview, aka America's team. And we catch you guys on the next episode, man. And we're out.